I can't expect everyone else to lose their businesses because I might get sick and die.
Hundreds of people today gathered at the state capitol to protest the governor's stay-at-home order, which continues through May 3rd. We have team coverage with KRCG 13's Jessica Hart and Kyrion Lee. We begin with Jessica live from the Capitol with an overview.
People traveled from across the state to attend today's Reopen Missouri protest. Janet Ayers traveled from St. Louis even though she has an autoimmune deficiency. Rally organizers asked only healthy individuals under the age of 70 attend, but that didn't stop her. She has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which affects the connective tissue in your skin, joints, and blood vessel walls, along with complex regional pain syndrome. Ayers said the constant honking from the cars made it worse, negatively affecting her brain function. She said the stay-at-home order is insanity and doesn't think it's right people have to close their businesses to keep others like herself safe. Ayers said protesting the governor's order is worth risking her life.
I'm an immune-compromised person, and I'm more afraid of losing liberty than losing my life. Even if we could prevent me from getting it as an immune-compromised person by making everybody stay home and lose their businesses and lose their jobs, don't spare my life to make everyone else homeless. That's not a good trade for me.
Ayers said her foster son is in an intensive care unit and was on a respirator for about a week after he was diagnosed with COVID-19. She said she has no plans on getting tested after attending today's protest, and she says if she gets COVID-19 and passes away, then that's how her life was supposed to end. Kermit.
KRCG 13's Kyrion Lee spoke with people on both sides of the reopening debate and with Capitol Police about today's rally. She joins us live with that.
Kermit, most of the protesters I spoke with today share the same sentiment of wanting to get back to work, save small businesses and the economy overall, while people on the other side say that attending the rally just wasn't worth the health risk. Protesters say if the shutdown continues, it will only get worse and that it'll affect future generations. Some protesters said they understand the seriousness of the virus, but say other viruses can kill too.
We are here to fight for the freedom for the people. We look at the numbers. We understand that the virus is real. However, it does not constitute shutting down our country to the point where if this continues, we're going to go into a depression.
The things that I've read, this seems really dangerous. And since I'm a single person with no one who lives alone, I figure I'm at a very low risk of making other people sick if I am asymptomatic.
As seen in our footage, social distancing wasn't followed for the most part, even though Governor Mike Parson expected protesters to do so. And obviously that gathering exceeded that 10 people max. I did get a chance to speak with Capitol Police Chief Zim Schwartz, who says the intention of today was not to make arrests, but say they were more so there to keep the peace and keep the crowd under control.
Social distancing is not a criminal matter. It is more of a health and safety, and they have made their choices, and we could only recommend and strongly suggest, and they put themselves there, so they take that risk.
Reporters today asked Governor Parson about the safety of that Capitol rally. Parson deferred to Health Director Randall Williams.
Again, the virus doesn't differentiate between why you're gathering. It doesn't know the difference. And so we just, strongly for your own safety, that, as the governor said, to protest is fine, but you need to do it responsibly. Because as we've said all along, and the governor said all along, it's not, not only you who could get infected, but you could infect others.
Many restaurants starting their own delivery services during this time due to national services tacking on service fees. Restaurant owners tell me the popular delivery services such as Postmates and Grubhub take a high percentage of the money from delivery orders. For David Rowe, owner of D Rose in Columbia, he says things are already hard enough for restaurants during the COVID-19 pandemic that the fees add up. He says they are working with a local company to get their deliveries out the door. This way, he says they are helping a local company while working to produce more revenue for their restaurant.
Taking 33%, so 30 cents on every dollar is going into their pocket from the restaurant. And then, mine from the local company is a lot lower than that. And also I'm helping a local company. They're a business in this community as well.